Are Chinese women heartless? It is a very tricky question. It is similar to the question, are French people romantic? Bonjour, ça va so bien et toi? So the answer could be yes and no. I know, when you're trying to make a point, you have to generalize. So today, I will give you some information, some useful information for your better judgment. I would say generally, Chinese women are the same way as all the other women in the world. We just want to love and to be loved. That's it, very simple, right? But I do have to remind you that there are certain type of Chinese women who are out there to break your heart. Yes, honey, they are heartbreaker. You probably have met one or two of them already, and you love them with your heart and soul, and you were just dumped by them. I know. I'm so sorry for that. This type of women exists in every country. You can't just say, oh, Chinese women are more heartless or American women are less heartless, stuff like this. And in every province, in every city in China, I'm sure there are women like that. I can't say Chinese women are heartless or not, but I can tell you which Chinese women are more likely to be more heartless than the rest. In my opinion, okay? In my opinion. So I was born and raised in China. According to my experience living in China and my observation, I would say yes, some women from certain type of regions in China, they could be more likely to be heartless. I know it sounds like a stereotype and it's so discriminating. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to make a point, okay? That's why I have to generalize. So those regions are Sichuan province, Chongqing city, Hunan province, and Hubei province. Basically, women from these provinces or city are considered to be the most beautiful Chinese women in China. Yes, they have this title for a long time. You come to China, you ask any Chinese people, oh, women from which province you think is the most beautiful? Trust me, Chongqing or Sichuan will always be the top three, okay? Well, always, they slay all the time. What I'm trying to say is that women from certain areas or regions in China, they do have privilege. What type of privilege? Their beauty, their face is their privilege. Sorry, honey, it's so unfair, this world. If you're born beautiful, then you can slay. You can get whoever you want. And those women are not stupid. They know they are beautiful. They know they are 10 out of 10. They know whichever new cities they move to, they will always be the spotlight. They will always catch guys' attention. They will always be the cream. And they know very clearly that local girls can't be able to compete with them. You know, they just can't. Let me put it this way. Imagine you are a beautiful girl from Sichuan or Chongqing, but you are only considered as 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 in Sichuan or Chongqing, since there are so many beautiful women already, okay? Somehow you couldn't stand out. But if you move to Shenzhen, Guangzhou, Foshan, or other cities, very big chance you will be considered as 10 out of 10. You know why, honey? Because local girls can't compete with you. That's why those beautiful women from Sichuan, Chongqing, Hunan, Hubei, they just love moving to first-tier cities, big cities in China, such as Shanghai, Beijing, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, or other advanced coastal cities in China, where there will be much more opportunities for their work, or even for them to find a man, you know, some middle-class man, or some really rich dude. They want to make the most of their privilege. That's why they move to the most advanced cities in China. Okay, so they will be spoiled in those big cities as well. You know, guys will just buy whatever they want. Guys will spend money on them like crazy, you know, because they are so popular there. That's why sometimes when you encounter a beautiful girl from those regions, you might find that she's super spoiled and she is super heartless. You know why, honey? You know why? Because she knows that even though she leaves you, she can always find another man, okay? As good as you know, or even better than you with her privilege. That's why she is so determined when she decides to leave you. No matter how you back there, no matter you kneel down and cry and holding their legs, say, please honey, don't go, give me another chance. I will buy you whatever you want. They just don't care, you know? When they decide to move, they just don't care at all. I'm not trying to say that you can't find true love with girls from those regions. What I'm trying to say is that when you are dating a really gorgeous girl from Sichuan, Chongqing, Hunan, Hubei, then you have to be careful. If she is 10 out of 10, even in local people's eyes, not only in your foreigner's eyes, you know, because sometimes foreigner can have some really, really different beauty standards compared with us. If she is that drop dead gorgeous, then you have to be really, really careful, okay? Because there is a higher chance that she could be more heartless than the rest. Because she's spoiled, okay? Because she's so spoiled. What can you blame? I was born in Guangdong. I am Cantonese, but I grew up in Chongqing. I grew up with some really, really gorgeous classmates or friends back in Chongqing, okay? They're just so beautiful. Oh my God, it's like a drop dead beautiful. You can't find any flaw on their face. They're like 20 out of 10, man. 20 out of 10. When I was in Chongqing, I feel like, oh my God, what the hell am I? They are gorgeous. Who am I? You know, that type of contrast, man. Here's the real story about my classmate, okay? She was my classmate in my primary school. About her appearance, I would say she is considered as, I don't know, probably 7 or 6 out of 10 in Chongqing, okay? In this Chongqing, like a beauty heaven. So this girl, she has had a really romantic love story with her ex-boyfriend. They were so happy together. They were talking about marriage already. The guy even bought a property. He paid for the down payment. He borrowed the mortgage from the bank. He bought a property for her in Chongqing already. And they almost got married. They almost got married. But you know what? This girl, my friend, all of a sudden she decided that I don't want to get married to you anymore. I don't, even though I really love you, but I can predict the future with you. I can predict the life with you for the next 30 years. I don't want to pay off the mortgage with you for the next 30 years. With you happy, yes, but I can't buy whatever I want. I can't buy those fancy bags or watch or clothes. You can't afford. You can't even buy a property with cash in a city like Chongqing in China. What can I expect from you? So she made a decision. She told the guy, sorry, I'm so sorry, okay? I love you so much, but I decided to end our relationship because I don't want to live a life like that in the future, you know? You can take all the money you deserve, okay? You can sell the house and take all your money. I don't want your money, honey, okay? Just let's break up. Of course, that guy was so heartbroken and called her a gold digger, stuff like that. Then very quickly, she moved to Shenzhen. She has her aunties in Shenzhen who have been living in Shenzhen for like, say, 20, 30 years already. So eventually, she found herself a much richer guy in Shenzhen who is 10 years older than her, who was able to buy a property for them in Shenzhen, who was able to buy her those fancy bags, clothes, and stuff. And they got married, you know, straight away. Sounds very heartless, right? Yes, they got married straight away after 1 year of dating. And now she's living a quite, I would say, quite secure life. Is she happier now? I don't think so. I think she was happier with her ex-boyfriend, but I would say she's much more secure now with her current husband because she knows she's the type of person who wants to buy things, who wants to be able to afford the things she likes. She chose to marry to a type of lifestyle, okay? That's her choice. I can't judge. All in all, at the end of the day, it all depends on who you are dealing with, how they grew up and how they were influenced by their family, by school, by the big environment, by society. In my opinion, there are mainly 3 reasons why women become heartless. Number 1, when they don't have feelings for you in the first place. If they don't even feel anything for you at all, why do you expect them to feel sympathy for you when they break your heart, honey? Of course, they don't care about you at all, okay? Number 2, they loved you, but they don't love you anymore. Maybe something you did, maybe you had been cheating so many times, maybe you were just so lazy, maybe you disappointed her so many times. That's why her heart is dead. She decided to leave you, okay? That's the moment she decided to become so heartless, because she feels like she doesn't love you anymore. That's why she's so brutal to you. Number 3, she was traumatized or deeply hurt before. That's why she doesn't seem to trust anyone. That's also why she puts a lot of guard on. She learned to protect herself very well at a very young age. If she sensed any danger in this relationship, trust me, she would terminate it ASAP, okay? She wouldn't care how you feel. If you ask her to choose between hurting herself or hurting you, she would definitely choose to hurt you, because she doesn't want to repeat the same experience ever again. She doesn't want to repeat the same feelings ever again. That's why she chose to protect herself by hurting you, by being heartless.